Interwebs. Hello to everyone. Friends, my name is Joy. I'm the owner of Sub Rosa Tea, and in today's video, I have called it Chocolate Lovers Rejoice. That is right. We have a delicious tea with a chocolate. We've got dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate in these teas, but you're going to get no sugar, no carbs, and no calories in your cup. You're going to be so happy. Your taste buds are going to be thrilled that you watched this video. Like I said, friends, my name is Joy. I'm the owner of Sub Rosa Tea. We're a small company based in Northern Ohio and will ship anywhere in the United States. While we do have over 100 flavors of loose leaf tea that we sell all year, we also have tea with chocolate. So we have a page on our website and on our mobile shopping app. The page is called Bundles and Gift Sets. What you're going to find on that page is a collection of bundles that we sell all year. We always have a chocolate lovers tea bundle because we have so many chocolate teas. We really do. So you can find that bundle there. Some of the videos that you're going to see me do are limited themed edition teas. This isn't limited. It's not themed. Well, it's themed, yes, but it's not limited edition. It's not seasonal. Let's put it that way. It's not seasonal. We have a whole page just for those. So if you've seen some of my other videos and you've seen the one that we did for Valentine's Day called Breakfast in Bed, that's a limited edition, and that's where you're going to find it on that page. Now, individually, I'm going to talk about these teas. They can be found because they're not seasonal. They're not limited. They can be found in the category that they belong. So you're going to find a page called loose leaf tea, and then there's a drop down. So all you have to do is click that arrow, and you'll see that we have tea called, we've got a black tea collection, a caffeine-free collection. That's where the teas themselves live. But if I've done everything correctly, let me get my welcome up there. Oh, the welcome isn't coming. That makes me so sad. The tea individually are found on the tea pages, but you're going to save bundle if you will save money if you buy the bundle. And so we have two sizes for the bundles. We sell the tea individually in 3 sizes. So let's do the housekeeping part first. So first of all, it's all loose leaf tea here, which means it's not in a tea bag, and we sell it by weight. So a 1/2 ounce bag is a try me size. We're going to call it the try me size. This is about 6 to 8 servings of loose leaf tea. We also sell a value size. That's 2 ounces. This is 20 to 25 servings of loose leaf tea. And we sell 8 ounces. The 8 ounces here, friends, will make you about 100 servings of loose leaf tea. Definitely a great value on the bulk bag. So individually, the tea is for sale in 3 sizes, but on our bundles, we have the try me size, which again is about 6 to 8 cups, and the 2 ounce size. This is the value size that should make you 20 to 25 servings. Now, I believe the listing, if you're not watching live, the listing itself will give you links to click through. So the best thing about watching this video, please watch it on the website or on our mobile shopping app. That's where you're going to see even more details than what I'm saying in the videos, which is great. You can also, when you watch the videos, tap the item that I'm displaying, and you can put it into your cart, which I think is so easy when you are shopping via a video. I also have to say, we're a really small company here, friends, so I love your support. I want to say welcome if you are new here. And I'm also going to ask you to like, subscribe, or follow. We are using social media. And I noticed just on our TikTok page earlier today that we've had thousands of likes on our TikTok videos, but only a few subscribers. I think that's interesting. If you're a tea drinker, don't you want to know about all the new flavors? I do live videos every single week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But the caveat is no video next Sunday, February 9th, 2025, because of the Super Bowl. I'll be honest with you. I used to do videos at 8 p.m. on Sundays during the Super Bowl, and I would talk about superfoods in super teas. I would talk about super teas. I thought I was being brilliant, of course. Nobody ever watched it live. So if you would like to catch the replay of some super fruits and superfoods in our super teas, you can always find that video on our YouTube channel. But I'm not going to bother you with a live video. Okay, tell me this. Does anybody care who's in my audience? Is there a crossover? Is there a crossover between tea drinkers who watch my videos and the Super Bowl? I'm kind of dying to know. If you come live, you get to ask questions and join our tea community to talk with other team members, which I happen to love. When I'm trying something new, I want to see, you know what it's called? It's called social proof. Right? You want to see reviews. You want to see what other people are asking, what other comments are. You don't want to feel weird if you're asking comments. You kind of want to know, asking questions. You kind of want to know that other people have the same questions as you do, such as, how is it stinking possible that this tea is so delicious with chocolate in it, but it's not going to go straight to my hips, right? That's a really legitimate question that you might have, and I'm going to tell you the answer. Hello, Miss Paula. Thank you for that. This is one of my favorite aprons. I have to say, my backdrop is looking a little worn, but it is one of my favorite aprons. Paula, since you commented, do you wear an apron when you cook? I was just thinking about that. It's one of my treasured memories about my maternal grandmother. She was 100% Italian, and she always cooked in an apron, and she was very serious about it. The woman cooked a lot. Very small house, had a huge garden, as in, I'm saying, a residential backyard was all garden. They'd grown up in the Depression. So she had a second kitchen in her basement. And actually, the basement was all about food. She had a second kitchen, cutting board, kitchen sink, oven. That's where all the canning happened. They had a root cellar in the basement. And I used to just adore her aprons. They were so thin. They were worn so much. They were worn so well. I don't know that they went to the grocery store. She really did like the apron, I have to say. Janet says, I make apron scarves super fashionable. I can totally buy that. I agree. If I'm going to splash anything, it's probably going to be up here, right? Where I'm not wearing an apron. And you all know I do wear an awful lot of aprons when I'm cooking and when I'm working and all kinds of good stuff. I don't want to ruin my clothes. But I have to wonder, are aprons kind of passe? Do people not do that anymore? Are we just home in our sweats? Anyway, back to the tea. I'm going to make myself some tea. Friends, this is our stackable teapot. We have it in the most beautiful red color. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the teapot in a hot second. Can I put that in the queue? I think I can. Yes. We have 10 colors of the stackable teapots. They make 2 cups. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use a whole tablespoon. I'm going to make myself some white chocolate peppermint because I am recording this at night. So I have picked a tea with no caffeine. Did you know rooibos is known to be good for headaches, inflammation, and insomnia? Seriously, I mean, this is January, right? We're all trying to live up to our New Year's resolutions, right? We're all trying to get in all of our steps. And when you are doing that, a rooibos tea can help with the inflammation. Rooibos is really good for your bones, your nails, your hair, your skin. How can it do it all? It really can. It's one of those things that every time you take a step, your bone reacts like, oh, I am being damaged. So what your the bone cells actually do is they get stronger. They're getting stronger compared to the damage that you're giving it. So that's why they say women of a certain age specifically, we need to get our weight bearing exercises in, like dancing and walking, good stuff like that, because we want to prevent osteoporosis. So one of the things that we want to do now is to build our bone cells stronger. So as you are working out, as your bone cells are getting stronger, you're going to need a little bit of help, right? And that's exactly what rooibos can do. The best thing about it, friends, it tastes delicious, it's affordable, it's readily available, and because you're drinking it as tea, your body is consuming it and using its properties immediately. I love that. I also love that rooibos is caffeine free, which means you can drink it any time of day, especially after a workout. It also helps. It helps with hydration. It really does. So, friends, stackable teapots. They make 18 ounces. Now, to me, that's 2 cups of tea, 18 ounces, easy. But I know some of you are drinking out of a smaller cup. If you have like a smaller teacup, your teacup might hold only 4 to 6 ounces. But most of the time, I'm drinking like a big mug, I'll be honest. So definitely 2 cups here. These are dishwasher safe, okay? So fine mesh infuser. The handle is plastic, which I love because I just poured boiling water into this. I wouldn't want a stainless steel handle. I would burn my fingers when I take the tea out. So I love that. You're also going to note that the basket goes almost down to the bottom of the teapot, which is great if you just want 1 cup. So dishwasher safe, absolutely fabulous. I've had mine for 15 years. My gray one here, I've had it forever. I love it, and it gets daily use. It really does. Okay, next up, friends, let's talk about those teas, right? We got to talk about them. Okay, first up, let's talk about Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb, completely fully stocked. I don't know about you, friends, but I absolutely love chocolate cherry. Do you know what a bomb is? I'm using the term bomb like a bonbon. Do you know what they are? Little chocolate covered cherries. When you make them from scratch, there's normally a filling inside, in between the outside that's a hard chocolate, and then the maraschino cherry that we typically use when I make them myself, and a fabulous liquid. This tea replicates all those notes. I really think you're going to love it. For those of you who are soda pop drinkers, I really can't relate. I haven't had soda pop since I was a teenager, but honestly, one of my favorite flavor notes was cherry cola. I love cherry cola. I love cherry Pepsi. I love that stuff, right? And you got to think about the dark tannins in a cola and how the cherry notes come through. If you like those type of sodas, you are going to love this tea, and it's a black tea. So if you're a soda pop drinker, caffeine is somewhere around 60 to 80 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce cup, and black tea has 60. So you're going to be right on there. And of course, friends, you can have the tea hot or cold. If you're looking for a soda pop replacement, you can always steep the tea cold in club soda or ginger ale, or maybe you have a soda stream. You know, all those fun things. But it is a delicious cup of black tea for sure. Next up in our Chocolate Lovers Rejoice tea video here, friends, is spiced hot chocolate. Spiced hot chocolate chai. So if you are a chai drinker, you know that chai is a blend of spices. And boy, can that vary greatly. Am I right? Sometimes they have cloves and cardamom. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes a chai has really hot cinnamon. Sometimes it's sweet cinnamon. You just have to find the right chai blend for you. And this is perfect with chocolate. I will tell you, it is cinnamon ginger. So it is not the full range of chai spices, but we sell more of this than just about anything else. Everyone loves it. Whether you like chai, whether you like chocolate, whether you like the mix of both, it's an all-purpose tea to so many people. Spiced hot chocolate chai, it is available all year. Next up, friends, is our coconut truffle. Coconut truffle black tea. This recipe did just get revamped. We've had this from the very beginning. It was, I think, my actual very first recipe that I ever created, start to finish, that came out, you know, and I really thought to myself, gosh, I can do this. So I can't wait for you to try it. This is coconut truffle. And again, I'm using truffle like the coconut, the chocolate bonbon type thing, a chocolate covered coconut that you would find in a candy shop. Someone once asked me if it had mushrooms. And yes, I agree that in the culinary world, there are French mushrooms in Provence that we do call truffles that has absolutely nothing to do with the candy. This tea is so great. So I think one of the fun things about it is we've used toasted coconut, which gives it even more depth of flavor. And it's got the milk chocolate and white chocolate in it. Heaven. Literally so smooth and sweet. Now keep in mind, when you steep yourself a cup of tea, you've got your tea leaves in your brew basket, and the tea that you drink is going to come out of the teapot into your cup. And I'm going to pour myself a cup in just a few minutes when it's done steeping. But I have to say, you're not going to eat the tea leaves. Okay, you're really not. You really are going to get all the flavor into your tea, your cup of tea, the tea that you drink. So you're not going to consume any of this. So no sugar, no carbs, no calories because you're not consuming it. But I will say there are definitely tea companies out there who have used candied fruit or maybe a marshmallow that dissolves, or they've actually point blank added sugar to their tea. And we just don't do that here. Okay, we don't. Now, on occasion, coming up, actually, we have a collection of tea for St. Patrick's Day, and one of them does have a marshmallow in it, and I am happy to admit that if that is not your jam for whatever purpose, no problem, but typically we don't even do that. We really don't do that very often. So this tea, the coconut truffle black tea, is kind of like a Mounds candy bar. It is so good, rich, delicious. Next up, friends, is our chocolate dip strawberry. Now, for a couple of years, we had our chocolate dip strawberry in our Valentine's Day collection, but it proved to be such a popular blend that we just couldn't leave it to be seasonal. We couldn't just have it for a very short period of time. The time period went from 6 weeks to 4 months, and people kept asking me for it. So chocolate dip strawberry is now a tea that you can buy all year from us. And I will say that the chocolate dip strawberry does have rose petals in it, very specifically because it was a part of our Valentine's Day collection originally. This is not a floral tea. It doesn't have floral notes to it. It's just beautiful. It really is. Nice, smooth, sweet, delicious, everything you would want out of a chocolate dipped strawberry. Next up, friends, I know the name is funny. It might throw you for a loop, but work with me. Chocolate frogs. This one is next. Now we're into the caffeine-free teas. So the Chocolate Lovers tea bundle has 4 black tea and 2 that are caffeine-free. Chocolate frogs is one that's caffeine-free. Think about when you go into a chocolatier or a candy shop and they have something in their case called a chocolate turtle. Do you know what I mean? So chocolate turtle was the inspiration. It has, of course, chocolate. It has pecans and caramel. Those are the notes that come forward. We called it chocolate frog, honestly, because I needed a tea for leap year, leaps, chocolate, frogs that leap. It was just one of those things that stuck a couple years ago. And again, it was one that people kept asking us by name. They already knew it as chocolate frog, so I didn't want to change the name. This is the rooibos based. It's caffeine free. It is delicious, nice and smooth. So if you like those chocolate turtles in the candy shop, pretty sure you're going to like this tea as well. Next, this is number 6 in the collection. This is caffeine free. This is white chocolate peppermint. And I'll tell you, the white chocolate peppermint was featured this past year in our 12 Days of Christmas collection. But I normally talk about the 12 Days of Christmas tea in the first week in November. So I haven't talked about the tea in a while, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Again, a red rooibos based. It does have white chocolate. It does have peppermint. It is the tea that I'm steeping myself on my countertop. So give me just a second to take the basket out. Now, for those of you who are interested, if you've ever made yourself, or maybe you've never made it for yourself, but it really is easy. If you like a latte or a cup of hot chocolate. You can do that with the tea as well. So here, what I've done is I've warmed up my cream, milk, whatever it is you like, and you're going to add your tea directly to it. This is one of the best things about doing a nightly video is how delicious a cup of hot chocolate can really be. Absolutely delicious. So I just brewed up myself the white chocolate peppermint tea. It doesn't take long, but I will say it's a tisane. So in my mind, boiling water, and you're going to steep it at least 5 to 8 minutes. All those great health benefits are going to be in my cup of tea. Now, while I have you, and while I know you like chocolate, we do have a tea currently in inventory called Grasshopper. So if you are looking for a green tea, Grasshopper is the way to go. This is chocolate, of course, and green tea. I've also used chocolate matcha powder. So Grasshopper is the name of a drink, and it's part of our Dry January collection. We have an entire collection of 6 tea inspired by cocktails. For those of you that don't know, Dry January is a challenge to go 30 days without alcohol. So I decided the tea's got to taste really good. Okay, so if you are looking for a green tea with chocolate, try our Grasshopper. Next up, I will mention our mocha peppermint. The mocha peppermint is a black tea, but it's actually a mate tea. Let's see. Did I pull it? Oh, I have no idea where it is. Probably on the table. Sorry, friends. Mocha peppermint was part of our Welcome to Whoville collection back in December. So it's a toasted mate. Yerba mate is the name of the plant that I've mixed with the black tea plant. And of course, it's got peppermint, candy cane, and mocha is very close to chocolate. I'm not so sure that you would say it's chocolate on its own, but this particular tea blend has the mocha, the chocolate, and the peppermint with the bits of candy canes. Very delicious. Definitely a high caffeine tea. And it's just got great depth of flavor. I love a toasted mate. I think it is just delicious. We also have 2 caffeine-free teas that have white chocolate. They were both a featured part of our 12 Days of Christmas collection. The bundle itself is not available, but the teas are still individually available only for a limited time. Our 12 Days of Christmas will be retired shortly. So I wanted to make sure you knew about the raspberry truffle cheesecake. This was new this year. It just came out with the 12 Days of Christmas bundle. Raspberry truffle cheesecake is a decaf black tea. So no caffeine here, but you will see that it has those black tea leaves, but they're a decaf black tea. So nice and creamy, sweet raspberry, white chocolate, delicious. Boy, if you're looking for a dessert tea, both of these two are definitely spot on. And the Christmas cutout cookies. The Christmas cutout cookies. This is also caffeine free. We will only have it for a very short period of time. It will return again in November for our Christmas collection, but we only have it now for a short period of time. It does have white chocolate in it. It does have pistachios and coconut. So definitely nutty, definitely a dessert tea. Very, very delicious and sweet. And your chocolate sweet tooth friends love these teas. So the other tea you can get all year on our website. Again, they're available on our website at subrosatea.com. If you want the whole bundle, do go to the page called Bundles and Gift Sets. Scroll down, you're going to see that we sell the bundle, but we also sell it as a gift set. We actually sell the chocolate gift set in 2 sizes. You can get 6 tea or 3 tea. And I think that's great for Valentine's Day, right? It's perfect gift giving. Who wouldn't want to receive some chocolates that don't go to your hips? Friends, I gotta say thank you for watching. Next week's video is Mardi Gras, so make sure you tune in next week, but no video on February 9th. No matter what you do with the rest of your day, have yourself a sip of tea and take care of you. Bye-bye, friends. Thank you for watching.